Hi there, it's Mike from Northants. Basically what we're doing today is we're modifying the caps and also changing the washers from the felt washers into carbon washers to, in my opinion, to improve the clutch on the tournaments. So basically what you've got in the original version, you've got it fully locked up, and then to get it into a free spinning position, you've got all those turns. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 turns of the top lever from fully locked to spinning. So let's change the washers and fit one of the modified caps and see how we go on. So what we start by doing is just taking off the original cap. It's easy enough. To one side, take the spool off. And then what we do then is take the original washers out. Wipe inside, make sure there's no grit or dirt in there. Okay. If you do your tournaments yourself, just make sure that the last washer to go on is slightly bigger. You've got 4 washers one size. So what we're doing is we're installing new washers. That's easy enough to do. I've already pre-greased these using the grease that you can actually get from Real King. It's a slightly thicker grease, and it's recommended for this job. You can fit these without actually using any grease, but I like to put a bit of grease on them. So all you do is you start off with one washer, and then you've got one of your metal washers, which has got no lugs on. That one goes in next. So what we're doing is we're installing new washers. That's easy enough to do. I've already pre-greased these using the grease that you can actually get from Real King. It's a slightly thicker grease, and it's recommended for this job. You can fit these without actually using any grease, but I like to put a bit of grease on them. So all you do is you start off with one washer, and then you've got one of your metal washers, which has got no lugs on. That one goes in next. I mean, you can, it doesn't matter how those 2 lug washers fit, but I like to put one in vertically and one horizontally. So just continue putting the washers in. I'll put a little bit more grease on these. It does tend to soak in a little bit. So then I put the last one in horizontally, and then you've got your big end washer. Remember that one because that's the last one that goes in. It's the bigger of the 5, and that just sits in there like that. And then your cap goes in. Don't ping that off because you spend ages looking for them. So just be cautious that it will, if you get it wrong, they will ping off into the distance. And I just make sure that it sits in a little groove inside the spool. Just go around, make sure it's locked in there properly, and there you go, really. So yeah, all we got left to do then is basically Put the spool back on in that position, and a very, very small dab of grease inside the cap, and then fit the cap back on. There you go. So what you do, that's fully locked. That's half a turn. That's a full turn. Half a turn, fully locked. Now I like this system. I like to convert the caps, and I like to do it this way because at 3 o'clock in the morning, when you you strike and you hold the spool, but from if you're locked up and you strike, if you turn the cap half a turn, it gives you some semblance of clutch. Yeah, and then you can either put a bit more on, or if you really want, if you want a big fish, you can actually take a little bit off. So, but from that fully locked, half a turn gives you some semblance of clutch. Where before it was four turns, well, but now you've got half a turn and a full turn's full off. So it's fully locked, clutch, full off. And there you go. That's basically how I QD the caps. So I use the Real King washers because I've been using them quite a while now, and I've not had any problems with them, and I find them ideal for what I need. And I just QD the cap myself. It's a little bit of work involved, but I've done that many now. I can do it reasonably quick. So there you go. Okay, thanks for watching.